Hey everybody, this is TJ from New Mexico. I'm coming at you from a Sunday evening, just playing around with some Zoom backgrounds since they got me a green screen, and I thought this one popped up. It wasn't labeled, so I didn't know what it was. It's a picture of me when I do my Papa Says, and I think that's kind of cool to have as a background right now for something that I want to start doing here. I want to start doing Teach Talks. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Maybe I'll throw Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday in and just have a different conversation about things, about life, about politics, about history, about martial arts, whatever. There's a lot of interests I have. I have skills in quite a few things. I'm not an expert, but I have a lot of experience in a lot of things. I just wanted to play around with this tonight and see what type of backgrounds I could get. I'm gonna start playing with editing and stuff like that. But I just want to let you know I had this awesome team call earlier today in my business I'm doing that I'm trying to build. And this guy, this is like the third time I've seen this guy, Drew. And every time I've seen him, the other two times, I got so motivated listening to him, I went out and I implemented something he talked about right then and there. I think the last time I saw him, I ended up signing right up for the last event, even though it was virtual. And I would love to be able to go to the Diamond Splash, it's called, I guess, Diamond Splash, or How to Be a Diamond, whatever. But with the way the world has been going, and my wife is afraid to leave the state, and I really don't want to. I don't want to mess with her. So until things are more stable, I'm just going to be doing the virtuals. I mean, I've done all the virtuals since 2020, I think. I went to Houston. I went to when they introduced Vibe Rides, but Drew, you're very inspiring. I loved your style and the way you present. And it's basic common sense. It's like, I love how you said three main things, where am I now? Where do I want to get? And what do I do next? To me, I'm kind of like you talked about, in that I'm in that middle lane of a 4-lane highway. Sometimes I get distracted and I veer to the right. Most of the time I'm trying to veer to the left and get two more over against that wall. And that's fast lane, basically. I think I've been in the fast lane a few times, and I've had to, veer off into the middle lanes and stuff like that. What's been really bad this past year is those exit signs and those distractions. I've really been distracted the past 14 months because I've kind of taken dives down things that, that I have no control over. So I don't know why I mess with it. So I'm in a frame now where I'm just kicking back. I'm waiting for things to just go on. I'm going to focus on this business. I still have a job, so I still have a security. We still have our house. We have our health. Health hasn't been as good in 2 years. That's kind of one of the bummers, is that my health improved after a really bad period of about 4 years in a row. And then my health improves and I want to start my heavy training and tournament competitions again. And then boom, world goes to crap. It's, I love it, Drew, how you talked about everybody has something they're good at, something they excelled at. And I did put down, I'm a veteran. I excelled best as I could until I couldn't no more. And I was, I had to be not forced, I had to be medically discharged. And it kind of put a lot of my goals back then, my plans. I had to shift and pivot because I was going to do career, but I did 8.5, and I ended up having to get out with a physical disability that's chronic pain illness that gets worse as you get older. but now looking at it, I've dealt with it for 31 years, and I've accomplished, I have a whole list of accomplished stuff that I've done after being diagnosed with a chronic illness, like, get married, bought a house, raised a family, got my dream job. I'm that generation, find your dream job and do 40 years and make 40 bucks. But I found my dream job because I wanted to be a cop. I had to shift from that, so I became a paralegal, but I still got with the criminal justice area. Got 22 years under my belt. I'm looking at, I think it's time to shift again and move into another position. Like guy I like to listen to, Scott, who always says, shift your firing position, start firing from there. So I'm going to shift over and focus on my businesses and getting the messages out about things. Start interacting with the world. This world is, once we get it cleaned up, it's going to be great. I mean, if you have that vision, put those binoculars on and look at Christmas 2021. I see a Christmas that I've been dreaming of for years. So little things like that, you say, where do I want to go? That's where I want to go. I want to go where I'm totally independent, time freedom, financial freedom, health freedom, freedom, just freedom. Freedom's the key word in a lot of stuff. When you ask people what do they want to be free to do what they want to do, free to do nothing if you want to do. There's, that's some people's goals. This third thing, that what do I do next? I think what I got to do next is listen to guys like this dude that I saw today and implement more stuff and try to not look at those exit signs on that 4-lane freeway and envision going up and making that goal 18 months from today of whatever it's going to be. So this is my first trial run on this little TJ Talks, so I'm not going to go real long. I'll let you know that I'm going to try it again on Tuesday night. I will come on and think of something to talk about. And I'll be posting these on my Facebook main profile, my YouTube channel. And if you're into Gab, I'm on Gab, and I'm on Telegram, but I don't know if I'll put it on there. It's not. I'll probably put this on Facebook, YouTube, see if they allow it. Because they're getting kind of real sticky about stuff, because they know that they're gonna get shut down themselves if they don't toe the line. But I digress. I'm sorry I jump around like a squirrel a lot, especially the evenings and the weekends, because I've been relaxing all weekend. But I really dug what I heard. I'm going to commit to making those Sunday trainings habit, just like you talked about the morning inspiration. There is something that I've actually listened to constantly every day for the last 2 years. And now I just need to add these other 2 things to that, because I do get up fairly early and I can, get a lot done before I have to log on to my work, to my job. But even then, I can still, in the cracks of my day, do other things to push me through my way. Yeah. The other thing I love that I heard Mr. Drew say was a couple of quotes. So if you don't get mind if I use them in a story or something, but the toes in sand, phone in hand. I love that. And then your friend that you brought up, Tommy, unmuted. I can't remember who it was, but when technology catches up with the vision, I love that. I can't remember your name, sir, who did that quote, but I don't want to not quote you and give you credit. So if you hear this, see this, you could let me know. I know Drew did the first one, but I'm a quote guy. I love to put quotes. So this is my first Teej Talks, TJ from New Mexico. So you like it, let me know. Drop me some love. And keep your eyes forward and reach for the stars.